Good afternoon again. I've seen some of you, of course, at the picnic since the assassination attempt. I feel I should make a few comments about it. A number of people drew the same conclusion, talking to a lot of ministers and others. And now, of course, with 4 days passing since the attempt to murder the former president, in many ways it has created what I thought would be the case, and I said it Saturday night as I sat glued to the television, as perhaps some of you were, that Breakout had begun. I do not doubt, from all that I've read since, including animations that have been done, the incredible, I do believe God intervened for his own reasons, and we could sit here and speculate on what they are. I have my own ideas about it, but I know God intervenes. I learned it just a week before President Trump did. Now, anybody who's been around me knows, brethren, I've been saying for months, they're going to shoot the president. So it looks to me like Breakout has begun. Nothing is calming down. I don't want to say I'm a prophet, because you know what I've said about that. But I will tell you, I expected them to take a shot. He's bounced in the polls. He's getting a lot more attention. I half expect the next time they're going to get him, or they'll wound him or something. Who knows what will happen? It would be impossible for me to believe, in light of all the things that I've seen, never mind deliverances. I can tell my story. Mine is more dramatic than a bullet. I had way more than a bullet sitting right over here coming at me at 60 miles an hour and weighing, a couple tons or whatever it weighed. I don't say that wasn't a miracle. That's not my point. God's work has been in Joseph under Mr. Armstrong. It's impossible to separate Joseph from the story of this little flock that sold all, that did these amazing things under ferocious fire and attack by people who wanted us as dead as that shooter wanted the president. Anybody who saw the assassination can't possibly believe, if they're watching the news, we're going to go another year, even if we didn't know that 2031 is a year of liberty, 2,000 years after Christ and 7 years after the first kingdom began. We all know that. But could God want Breakout to grow even worse? I'm sorry to say this, but maybe much worse. You know the verses. I have real questions about this. It's building. There are horrifically evil people in various high places, you could say across the planet. We are supposed to see the day approaching. Habakkuk said, could see these things, and he was shrieking. Now, I rushed to call this out. I was going to wait till Sabbath, but I learned this thing about this new moon, or this full moon in Joseph, and I'm going to speed it up, just in case God wants to do this. It looks like what Habakkuk saw. Interestingly enough, President Trump was shot on a Sabbath. And he says, what you're seeing is yet for a moed. One week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know. But it's all the vision that he saw was, the horror everywhere. How long, God, before you intervene and give us this wonderful kingdom? It's yet for a moed. I think we're into Breakout, and I wish I didn't have to say this, but I suspect it's going to get much worse. Godspeed the day. I don't think we know what it is. Good night.